Welcome back, heroes. I'll be your bard this evening, and this is the first episode of Behind the Bard, where, well, who cares what it's about? The episode itself is about self-care struggles. So, our society teaches us that it's a virtue to be productive and to be overbusy. We need to always be producing, we need to always be doing better, we need to get ahead of the crowd. The hustle is the culture we were raised in. And so put in the extra effort, get ahead, and I started to ask myself, get ahead of what? Like the average household lives well, they eat well, and often the poorer households, or poorer communities even, have a stronger, happier community, and they just live happier lives. Yeah, it's money's like oxygen, I agree. If you don't have enough of it, you really, really want more. We're not talking about that threshold. The important thing that I want to tackle here is apparently it's normal to prioritize your success over your well-being. And so whether it's giving too much of yourself to be a good partner for the other person, whether it's pulling an all-nighter so you can get that schoolwork or that job thing done. I've been guilty of working way too long to try to impress my boss or get ahead or things like that. Or if you're just sleeping less so you can have more time to pretend that you have some semblance of control in your life. I'm very guilty of all three of those. But there's different ways that you can give up the things you need and just pretend it's for the sake of getting ahead or busy. Like, it's just the way we were raised. So, where's our trade-off? We can start to take care of ourselves, which we are very not used to doing, or at least I'm not. And half of us don't even like ourselves that much. So why would we give up making other people happy when we don't like enjoy our own company or respect ourselves enough, or whatever you want to peg towards the reason of you giving up taking care of yourself? We can start taking care of ourselves better. Or we can stop being selfish, we can stop being self-indulgent, and we can start bucking up and doing the work that needs to get done. That's horrible rhetoric. I hope it's not motivating, because it shouldn't be. I know that starts to spur me a little bit forward, and it's like, oh, it's such a bad ingrained culture that I have about working too much. So if you had a kid who was tired and grinding and they just were not enjoying their youthful years, would you tell them to suck it up and buckle down and work even harder? No. Like, if it was your kid and they were struggling, you would tell them, chill out, have a good meal, like, relax, and enjoy your youth. Your youth goes by so quick. Youth is fleeting, is the cliche. And so, burning the candles at both ends, although on great occasion, is perfectly fine. Much like if you're an athlete, yes, once in a while you're going to have a competition, it's going to be a hard day, and you work really hard for that one moment. But you can't run tournaments every day. And so, I really want to defend, instinctually, burning the candle at both ends, working way hard, and giving up parts of yourself and your happiness for other people. It's just a thing I need in my life because I was taught that way and I was raised that way. I need to make a stand. I need to make a stand against myself. A car that's run out of oil and gas can easily ruin the engine. You can total a car doing that. And so why do we think that we are any different? There's people out there that pass out from overworking. In Korea, they have a bad, they have a high suicide rate because of being overworked and things like that. Without going into too much detail, we need to chill the hell out. If we do it habitually, are we not going to go to the junkyard early to keep this car metaphor going? We should treat our engines, ourselves, right. We should get oil changes, we should do car washes, we should put in good fuel. And, like, it's not hard to do. It's not hard to try to sleep more. My whole system, my whole internal body wants to buck at the things I'm saying. It's a visceral reaction. It's weird. I logically know that I should take care of myself, but I don't want to. I could do so much more. Like, I've done that my whole life and it's real hard. But my hands on my back from this long ass physical labor job, like, I can tell when I sleep 6 hours or less. I have like achy fingers. My back is just screwed. Usually the second to last day I don't sleep well because at the moment I'm in a hotel because I'm traveling 4 days a week for this job. And I ache. And it sucks. I'm young, but it's just so much work that your body just can't keep up. And so, without taking care of yourself, you're gonna break down. And it's gonna be permanent if you're not careful. Hi, dog. Yeah, hi. I see you. I'll play with you in a minute. Don't worry. But I've been wrong, and I've been wrong my whole life. Isn't that right, Benny? Up? Yeah, hi, buddy. Sorry, distraction. I hope you don't mind. Okay. So, here's the hard part. Since it's part of my culture, I'm basically going to keep this a secret. I'm not going to tell my friends and family. If they see this episode, hi, Mom. She doesn't watch my stuff. It's fine. It's fine. But I'm not going to tell my friends and family. They're also bred into the hustle culture and the success and happy future and things like that. I love them, but this is our secret. Because I will crumble if I talk to them and they're like, oh, just push harder or something like that. And all of them tell me to do it. And so in order to control the environment I'm around and keep myself growing and healing as I grow, because you need to rest after a workout. Common sense. We're just taught not to do it. I'm just not going to talk to them about it. They want me to be happy and healthy and, like, be well in my life. They encourage me openly when we do talk about things like that. But success is just something we're taught to need. So I'm just not going to talk to them about pushing so hard or the effort I put into things, because I don't want that to be the badge of honor that I'm known for, because then they'll only perpetuate it further because I put it out there. And so instead of my whatever it takes mentality, which they know me for, I'm going to start treating myself like I would treat a weary kid if I had one. And tell him to sleep more. Tell him to sleep in when he comes home on weekends. Tell him to eat a hot meal, like this and that. Make him food that actually, like, makes him happy. I'm going to give him pocket money to go have fun on his days off. Like, I'm going to do all of that for myself, and I hope you do too. We all need a little bit more self-love, and not in the weird way, just, holy shit, just rest. It's okay. If you feel lonely about this or you need someone to talk to, I'm in my Discord channel, this and that. You can also shoot a message in the comments. Love you guys. Take care of yourself and try to fight what we were all taught to do our whole lives. But go be the hero of your own journey. I'm going to stop doing this so I'm less of an NPC. It is going to be a long journey. But bye, guys.